Man, my stomach, it is hurting. It is in pain. I have been like going outside a lot more as of late, and like just in general getting like more movement in my system because I don't think I've done that in like a while. That wasn't to say that I wasn't going outside and trying to be healthy, but I've been going outside a lot more recently, so I've felt pretty good. Um, I do need to remember to drink more water though, but that's a that's something I still need to work on. Anyways, I'm gonna just just wait. Wait. Do I wait? No, I don't wait. Do I have to wait? I shouldn't have to wait. I don't know. I know I probably should wait for people to show up, but do I really have to do that? Like it's not like people won't come back later if they want to watch. You know. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be going over the soundtrack, the music that I've composed that wow, not many people may know about because I don't really talk about it all that much on stream. I've only really just played games and read what people have been saying in chat. But anyways, we're gonna start with um the only installment to the Mugen series here. Let me just we're going theater mode be better? Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be so much better. Yeah, so we're gonna start with the grasslands theme, which actually originally this was supposed to be I guess a main menu theme for Vestige. Like if you join Vestige for the first time, you'd be greeted with a Vestige play settings yada yada all that, but no, it's just the grasslands theme from when you spawn in the graveyard. Or maybe another area. I haven't really thought about it, but some things I do want to say before this is a lot of this stuff has some headcanons in it. So for instance Saturn. I'll go more in depth with that later, but there is some headcanon lore to this universe if you want to call it that. Anyways, I'll just start playing the song. Yeah. Right off the bat, by the way, I made this song reference Bedrock from Versus Cheeky. Hold on, let me give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed. Yeah. So if you listen to that first part, if we go I think right about here, I had the tab muted. No, 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 no. Yeah. So if you listen to that there, and then really take a listen to this part here. That's a reference to that motif, and that motif is gonna be reoccurring. I'm gonna like this whole soundtrack is just kind of it's it's like I take stuff that I like too sometimes, and I put it into the music, but it's still mostly original. Except this theme is actually kind of like a remake of an old Mugen related song by Wizord. If not many people know him, I won't go too in depth on what happened to that guy. No, I'm not adding a freedom motif. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's not gonna be a freedom motif. I did that with Bedrock already. I'm not doing that to these songs. Anyways. I also added like some like bird sound effects, specifically the mourning dove, to make it sound like nostalgic. One of those nostalgic horror sounds I get, songs, or sounds too. Yeah, the mourning dove is a nostalgia horror sound effect. You usually see it in like those early 2000s kids will remember when my neighborhood looked like this. Yeah, the gist of this song though is like I want it to sound like very sincere and like nostalgic, just calming, peaceful. For just exploring a big old flat grassland with some ancient monuments lying around, with your best friend who's a boulder, and just so happens to be Jesus. Or no, sorry, Guy. His name's Guy now because apparently Mugen had a problem with people calling Jisoo Jesus. So his name's just Guy now. It used to be just Friend. It used to be Sphere Friend. His name was Sphere Friend, then became Jisoo, and now just Guy. I'm promoting you to Stonehenge. Hey, make that my role in the script clip server. Make it just straight up Stonehenge. I'll take it. Sure. Got a nice violin there too. I sure do love being with my friend named Guy. Yeah, no, that's the funny thing. It's like it just it's, like they could have chosen like they could have just went back to Sphere Friend, but they were like, nah, it's gonna be Guy from now on. And it's so like it's goofy. There's not really a whole lot to say about this one. It's just like peaceful song for when you're exploring the lands of veszteseg. Loss. You guys know that veszteseg in English is loss? It's Hungarian for loss. I'll do it later. Another thing too is there's actually like a very subtle rain sound, even though the song has nothing to do with rain. There are going to be weather themes, by the way, for specifically rain. So do be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, there's no rain like that's supposed to be like maybe like a light rain, maybe like I don't know. I just added that in there for the ambience, and also most of all the songs have the veszteseg, the old veszteseg wind ambience. The wind ambience I think is from Half-Life, one of the Half-Life games. I think Half-Life 2. I'm not sure, but I know it's from Half-Life. In fact, I don't know if this is a known fact, but a lot of the Mugen sound effects come from Half-Life. So that's pretty cool. If you didn't already know that. Or just Source games in general. Oh, there is one more thing to say about this song. Ooh, spooky. Very, very spooky, isn't it? So to explain that, you got to come back to to the old versus Cheeky here. I don't remember where it is. Yeah. So again, another Bedrock motive. Did not mean to do that. As for lore reasons, I don't really want to spoil what this is supposed to be, although this is an outdated design for whoever this is supposed to be. Just so you know. But yeah, there is lore behind that, and it will go in depth later. Oh my god, we're gonna get ad jump scares, aren't we? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I hate that. God dang it, dude. God, on my own music, my videos, like I'm not even gonna get anything from that. YouTube, give me money if you're gonna put ads in my videos, please. Anyways, so we have the night theme now. Wonder who that is. I wondered who that could be, and right next to the moon. This also comes from another song. It's a remake. It's the yeah. So it's an extension of Insomnium by Wizord from the Callium OST, which is the same as When Rock Bottom. It's an extension of Jesus theme because it's spelled with a Z. If you're wondering, by the way, a lot of the stuff that I make for like the visualizers is in Roblox Studio. Sometimes I just kind of like throw something together that I think will look cool, and then I just put it in there. Sometimes I think a lot of the stuff turns out really sloppy, in my opinion. Like it can look cool, but that's only because like there's a visualizer like behind it or over top it, so it makes it look kind of nicer. Oh. So if you listen closely there, that's an Earthbound song. It's the let's see, Weird Battle Earthbound. I think it was this one. I know. I don't think it's that one. What was the song? I don't know. It's a sample from Earthbound though. It's the no. It's that little like thingamajig there. For that one song, it's not Weird Battle apparently. I thought it was Weird Battle, but I think it's it's Battle Against Another Worldly Foe. That's what it was. Yeah, no, that's what that's from. It's from Earthbound. You have the great strategy instrument there with the some effects added onto it. I really like the text I did for this visualizer here too. Some of these visualizers actually I don't make in FL Studio. I make them in just the video editing program that I use with just some simple effects. Like I don't go too crazy sometimes, but most of the time, I usually make visualizers in FL Studio. Which I have been getting better at doing recently. Gotta appreciate like the what's it called? Like oboes and stuff. What is that? Enzy would know. Enzy would know what it is. It's like that instrument group with the like oboes and no, I can't. It's like wind. Wind? Is it just straight up wind instruments? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. You also have like a really subtle, I think, saxophone back there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear over the other stuff. I think this is like one of the only songs that like is supposed to reference Malak, but I don't think it has Malak's motif in here. I don't think. I don't think. I can't remember adding Malak's motif. Um, but a lot of the boss songs have a motif. There's nothing special after that song ends. And we get another ad jump scare. Oh my god. How unlucky are we gonna be? I'm like worried that like I'm gonna get doxxed on stream by one of these ads. I swear to God, if that happens, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright. We have Tower Resist theme now. If you don't remember who Tower is by the way, it's like this green pillar. No, yeah, it's this green glass sphere. That's on a pillar. And originally the way you'd activate it is like you'd start playing Veszteseg. This is like an old Veszteseg, by the way. It is in Veszteseg 1.5, but specifically like her old like boss is in. It's one of the fates for the graveyard. Also, this is the only Veszteseg USD song that doesn't have the wind in the background of it. And that's because I forgot to add it. I wish I added it because it kind of feels like it's lacking its atmosphere that most of the other songs have, but it's fine. This is our first FL Studio visualizer. Also, this was actually the first song that's like not really like style like the rest of them, except towards the end. It kind of sounds like the rest of the songs you'll hear later on. It's got more of like an electronic, dancey feel to it, I think. Yeah, there's that squeal guitar in the background there. You also got like a classical organ going on there, rather than like the like a church organ. Um, which I like that. I like using instruments that I don't normally use in songs, especially for like styles that like I don't normally use. But I really like how this one turned out. Especially with a visualizer. This was like the first like kind of good visualizer I had going on. Also, this tower's design was made by me. Like I unioned the sphere and I added like the eye in the middle, and like I just took some like accessories and removed their texture, made them reflective and green, and there you go. Also, the reason why most of like the spheres look like the ones from in game is because I have the skybox for it, so that's why they kind of look like that. Yeah. So the thing I will say about the song, I don't remember how I made like the I don't remember how I made that bass sound. I think it's from like either Citrus or GMS in FL. I can't remember. It might be from like just a random FLP I had sitting on my folders, and I found like an instrument that I liked, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just use this. I don't remember how I got that bass sound, but I really like it. I really liked how it was sounding. Really like this part too, this breakdown part. Yeah, as to why I added that in there, I don't know. I actually could not tell you. I just added that in there for funsies. I just it's just kind of there. He's got Mr. Krabs jump scaring you mid song. It goes hard though. I made sure it went hard. Here's technically like the general motif for the I call it like motif at the same time. But the general motif for the glass spheres is like the na 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 na. Sorry, my singing voice sucks. I know, but like you're gonna hear this a lot throughout the next two songs. Which, by the way, Israel's theme have not worked on that yet. I'm gonna get to it eventually, or Israel slash merchant, whatever you want to call him. I might call him merchant just for the sake of um, what because of some stuff going on in the world right now. I don't know if anybody would be like, Israel, what is this guy talking about? What's this? What's this vesteseg Israel boss theme? What is this? What is this? Is this some kind of thing? Is what is yeah? I wouldn't want that go. I wouldn't want that going through somebody's head. So I might call him merchant. I might not. Who knows? You got the Moloch motif back here too with the na 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 na. Like if you listen. It shows up again somewhere in the song too. Loops back to the start of the song. So if you listen carefully to the drums there, you're gonna hear. Hold on. You're gonna hear Hailstorm's drums from Risk of Rain. As to how I did that, very simple. You just download the song, you split that part of the song, and boom, you get the drums of the song. I like this is I think the second song to reference Hailstorm, uh, but I really like doing that with a lot of my music is like sampling other songs from games that I like, uh, just to see if people can like notice the references. I really like doing that. This is the general. This is specifically Tower Riz's motive. Um, it doesn't appear in Jack L's theme, so this is specifically Tower Riz's part of one of the later songs. Again, and ending doesn't very specifically have any lore behind it. It's just like It's just it's just there. I just added that for the sake of the song. All right, now we move on to Jack L's theme. Really like the visualizer I got going for this one. This is also the one of the newer themes, you know, as you can see by is uploaded on the 4th. Also, Tauhao bells, or Tuhao, however you say it. Yeah, no, those aren't from Calamity Mod. I hope you all know that. It's from Tauhao, not Calamity. I know the bell is specifically associated with Calamity, but it's not. It's not from Calamity. Oh yeah, about when the song actually has the beat drop. Jack Hill's laugh is I think Master Hands from Smash Brothers. I think either Brawl or 64. I don't remember which one, but I know it's one of the Smash games. So that's another fun fact. Also, there's a Roblox splat sound here. If you're wondering why that's there, is because Jack L summons the meat clowns during the fight, and whenever they jump around, they make the little sound. So that's why that's there. So about this part of the song here, this is actually a callback to my older works from the Mogan channel when I was still working on the Veszteseg soundtrack. So specifically, that instrument is a callback there, and you're also going to hear the Veszteseg motif, or what's considered to be the Veszteseg motif. It's just kind of like a general like theme in my songs now. Like you can sometimes like hear it be referenced in there every once in a while. But it's not always going to be the Veszteseg motif. Like I just add like some melodies that sound like very similar at first, but it's not. Yeah, that the na 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 na. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. So this is more so specifically Jack Hill's motif, and like it's referenced throughout the other two, or well, the other two in air quotes. We have only one of the colored glass sphere original songs, and this one, but this is specifically Jack Hill's motif, especially with the brass. That's what that's more so specifically, and with like the stutter to I don't know where actually. I'm just stuttering so much right now. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the guitar going like that's also Jack Hill's motif. Lock motif, by the way. Hear the bells? And it just loops back to the song. You also hear that accordion. If you listen very closely into your left ear, you can hear the accordion. The accordion is probably more noticeable now because the intense part of the song is over, so you can probably hear it more better. Also, those violin chords, man. I always love when I'm able to do that in songs. I love violins. They are great. Like they're just amazing to compose with, dude. I love violins, violas, like just strings. Strings are like just amazing. The Jackal laugh comes back. All right, so now we'll move on to the or we're gonna get jump scared by whatever that is. What is this? Why? Not on stream, man. Not on stream. It's like three terrible ads in a row. That is wild, dude. I'm trying to make a commentary right now, YouTube, on my music. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with your ads. Yeah, so now we move the Shining Chaos, which is what this translates to, by the way. I think that's Japanese. I don't remember. Yeah. You can see the three the three amigos all together. This is actually one of the earlier visualizers, so it's not nearly as good as Concert Conundrums, and I'm not gonna try to say that. Great strategy motive, by the way. That's from Roblox soundtrack. Roblox, not Forsaken. Roblox. It's from Roblox. It comes from Roblox. Quick unrelated music note, by the way. I feel like I'm unattracting viewers with the thumbnail I got going on right now. I just threw a bunch of PNGs together in my image editing program that I use. Um, You can also probably assume whose motif is supposed to be uh, Israel's then, with the start of the song. Uh, it's gonna be that. So you'll just have to wait for his theme to be finished, which it will probably be out tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Who knows, man? Who knows? When I start working on it, then only time will tell. Many people might know that synth, by the way, that's going na 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 as like a madness combat synth. It's from Citrus, another I mentioned it before. It's a program on FL Studio. I think it's called like default like subtracted or something. I can't remember, but I know it's from Citrus. Uh, it's how a lot of Madness Combat songs get like that Madness Combat-y feel to it. Gotta love that guitar, dude. Here's Jack L. See now, so the way this would go like in game with of Veszteseg is like you fight Israel first, right? You get Jisoo to move on like to the four platforms that like randomly teleport across the graveyard, and then after you get Jisoo onto those four, then Jack L spawns in, and then you have to do it like over again, while also like countering Jack L's attacks and the meat clowns. And then towers would spawn in after Jack L. Oh my God, this part, please just just let this sing. I'm not even gonna talk over this part, by the way. Just let it just let it play out, please. I am so proud of how this turned out. It sounds so good. It's insane, man. I don't even know how I did that. Okay, like I was like when I was composing that I was like, all right, I gotta have a guitar pattern after the brass part. So what do I do there? And then I just sat there like just throwing that together, and like it was just, oh man, it turned out so good. Like in my opinion, out of the other songs, I think this one is the most underrated. Like I think Shining Chaos is the most underrated Veszteseg USD song. Like in my opinion, I think this song deserves more love because I just poured so much into it at the time. Like I genuinely think I couldn't compose for like a couple of like weeks. No, maybe like a week or two after I made this. Like I put a lot of effort into this song. Those strings. Listen to those strings. It's so just it's like a good sandwich. Like that's how I describe it. Like it all just blends together so well. You got your veg, your meat, your freaking nice melty cheese, a spicy sauce, some chips on the side, and like a super mac and cheese like that so that's how I describe it, dude. Malak's motif is also here. It's actually like much slower. It's like a oh, my singing voice is gone. But it's like na 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 na. Oh God, like I can't sing, man. I can't sing. I can't sing. I cannot sing. Like the lower my voice goes whenever I sing, like I just start going like oh, don't deck the close to the edge. The fire's calling, yeah. Blocktails. Also, here's a fun fact about this song. Um, the uh, the main like bass melody comes from an unused veszteseg. A lot of the actually a lot of the like the veszteseg USD has like some like unused like melodies that like I improved that were originally supposed to be for veszteseg. Um, Specifically this one, which is why I'm so proud of it, because like the song before sounded horrible. Oh my god, it sounded so bad because it was super fast BPM and like I was trying to make it sound way too much like a Prime Soul boss theme from Ultra Kill and like oh my it sound I'll eventually upload like a video of like all the unused tracks you're never gonna be able to hear. Um, but I'm warning you now when that video comes out, I want you to laugh at how it sounds because it sounds so bad. Or I'm prepared this time. I also hate that I forgot to remove the long pauses after the song is ended, but we're gonna make sure. I'm gonna check my DMs actually really quick because Okay. All right, we're gonna. I want to see what ad we're gonna get jump scared by. Let's see. Wix.com, the website builder. Wonderful. All right. So now we move to the forest theme. The forest. Start of the song is the forest motif. Also, if you listen closely to the distorted bass in the background, that is the glass sphere motif. The na 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 na. It's there. You can hear it there. Also, the clarinet turns into the Moloch motif. If you're wondering, by the way, I do another unrelated thing. I do have the laptop, so I can read chat. You recognize that? As Bedrock, baby. Run that back. Let's hear it again. Right there. I don't exactly remember what the little guitar instrument is. It's not a banjo. It's I think it's some kind of Japanese instrument. I don't remember. I know it's from a sound font. If you're wondering, a lot of these instruments are from sound fonts. I don't own any of these in real life. I want you to know that. And if I did, it would sound really low quality because my mic is not good quality to get that kind of crisp sound. Oh. Oh, okay, we didn't get an ad jump scare this time. I completely forgot about the ads. Guys, look, is a guy vestige. This is the only lazy part of this visualizer, by the way. I want you to know that. That's the only lazy part of the visualizer, is just this flashing vestige cover. Okay, so this is Coffin or Forest Part 2. And what this would be for is it's in the description. So the concept is after a Mirror Man's done, or the player Mirror Man, whatever you want to say, finishes exploring the forest. Slow down there, Jotlies. I'm speaking way too fast. He gets the ShamWow from the caverns in the forest, and then the rock walkers and leg demon, leg friend, whatever you want to call them, the little the Roblox heads with the blue legs in game. They get enraged, and then the sham worm, also known as Shame, which was like that one removed worm boss from veszteseg 3, I think it was. Again, it says in the chat, or not the chat, but the description. Um, and essentially, what would happen is you're given a dynamite tool right in the cave, and you're forced to stay on top of Jisoo. So it's kind of like an escape sequence or like a racing sequence where like yeah you got to race against the clock, kind of like Pizza Tower, you know. You got to get out of there before it blows up and you die. Uh, but there's one phase where like the timer will pause and you have to fight the worm itself using the dynamite tool you're given. But you got to blow up obstacles in your way. But the more you blow up, the kind of faster like it would make the timer go down because um, the stuff you'd be blowing up are obstacles in your way, not in Jisoo's way. Jisoo's got like flat ground he can go across, and he knows where he's going. And he's got his own light source too because of his eyes. Which fun fact, by the way, the alarm sound at the start of the song that also comes from Jisoo. That's Jisoo producing that sound because he's being like, hey, warning, Mirror Man, we got to get the frick. Come on, Mirror Man, let's get the frick out of here. Like that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. So, enough of my yapping. I'm gonna let the song play out more. Forest motif. Also, this song references the Shining Chaos slash Glass Sphere motif. To those who might be joining in just now, by the way, all these are songs I made. If you're wondering, if you couldn't tell by the edit video and analytics right here, uh, this is my stuff. I made this. There's the hailstorm drums again, and the shamworm phase. If you're wondering, by the way, this is just three flat cylinders that I gave the neon effect or the neon material in Roblox Studio. I don't have a model of Shame, and even if I did, all of these models that I got for the Mugen characters, I'm not giving them out to anybody. They're all mine, and they will remain to be mine forever. You also kind of see in the visualizer, but because it's blurry, it's kind of hard to tell. You have Mirror Man right here holding the Sham Wow. I think he also has a Link sword. I forgot. Is that a Link sword or Illumina that he has in his other hand? And then you have Jisoo just kind of staring at them. And Jisoo in this veszteseg universe would help you actually fight stuff. Like he'd get his own like NPC AI and sort of like ramming into things. He'd also, if you're low health, what he'd do is he'd roll over to you and protect you from projectiles, and also give you a little bit of a healing boost. You also got like that kind of classic organ from Construct Conundrum again, which by the way, the glass spheres in the coffin slash forest slash cave slash rock walker mountains, whatever you want to call it. Um, they're kind of connected in a way where it's like they kind of work together. Like the leg demons spy on Mirror Man and gather information, and then they come back to the Glaciers like, hey, uh, in their cryptic tongue, they say, hey, we figured out this and this and that about this guy to them, and they're like, oh, very interesting. We can use this if we get another chance to fight him. And then we're back. Another unrelated song thing, by the way. Happy birthday, Heathcliff Limited Company. 7-7. His birthday. This is another motif by the way, with the na 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 na. That's another motif, but I can't speak too much on that one. Not just yet. It's a motif. I'm letting you know right now, but I can't speak too much on it. And I get the fancy visualizer because things start getting crazy around this point where it's like, okay, the cavern's really starting to collapse now. There's debris falling on me and Jisoo. You know, I gotta get out of here or else it's too late or else we're gone. This is also actually the first veszteseg USD song to use an accordion. It was, yeah. Also, Malak motif. I'll probably eventually have to stop pointing it out because you can probably tell, you know, like, oh yeah, that's Malak. He stated that several times. Also, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the visualizer slowly starts to zoom in towards the end of the song. That's the Roblox rocket launcher sound, by the way, the little whooshing sound in the background. And then, boom! What happened? Did they get out? Probably. They probably got out. Who knows? Oh, we got an Amazon ad jump scare. Amazon jump scare. Forgot about the ads. The song's so good. My own music is so good. Forgot about the ads. What? Can't mute it? Okay. There we go. So now I think this is everybody's favorite. I think this one is like everyone's favorite. Judging by the likes, I'm pretty sure When Stars Align is like the favorite theme of the veszteseg USD. Oh my god, I had the tab on mute. My bad. Piano. All right, really quick. Let me go over the lore here. So, I'm gonna just read the description because I pretty much just put it all in there. Lore, by the way, basically, S Dark, also known as Saturn, Saturn from the one Mugen fan game or whatever. Saturn Dark S Dark gets possessed by the spooky glass void sphere Malak created. Uh, I don't know if there's gonna be a theme for this guy, because he's more of like kind of an original character. Not really, but anyways, as a distraction to Mirror Man, so he can finish plotting his evil plans, which there's gonna be music for that too. Just you wait. In this version of veszteseg, you canonically fight Saturn before Malak. So you fight Saturn, which is considerably a harder fight, which I actually don't believe that now. I think Saturn's much easier than New Malak. New Malak is a pain to fight. Like in actual veszteseg. Uh, oh, I just got a massive brain fart, dude. My God, my mind just stopped working for a minute. Anyways, though, yeah, you fight the funny pillar sphere, which turns into a small little planet later on in the song, and before you fight Goat Satan. I love that piano. Also, here's a fun fact about When Stars Align. The guitar riff is the same guitar riff as the one from Shucks. I just want to point that out. Um, I hope that's interesting information because I just kind of did that. So yeah, it's another one of those little references. If you listen to FNF related songs or Shucks before, you'd be like, oh, is that a reference to my mind? This is the first song with a technical vocal thing in it, by the way. Um, Also, Saturn has like a kind of like scream thing there. That's what that was. Which is just like a mix of like a monster roar sound that I found and like a Wendigo sound and some like distortion added on top of it with some bass noises. Yeah, but here's the Saturn design in its second phase. I might make a phase one theme for like Pillar Saturn. I was considering that, but I am not sure really, to be honest with you. I was thinking more like it'd probably be like a Flesh Prison type theme where it's like super chaotic and messy, and then like the fight starts getting real, and then you have like this cool song, the song is also inspired from Twisted Garden from Wrath of Gods, Terraria mod. That organ in the background, by the way, that's another instrument from the Best Egg soundtrack. The little na 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 na. Yeah, that's also from Best Egg. That trash can that just made that sound. Jeez. Yep, there it is, Malak motif. This is another really good guitar too, by the way. I just want to say that. Really proud of this lead guitar here. Really proud of it. There was another motif back there, by the way, but again, I can't really speak too much on it yet because then I'd be spoiling what I have for my future plans in regards to Mugen-related unofficial soundtracks. Best egg! There's a best egg motif there. And then here's Saturn's motif. That synth in the background. Ah, yes. The very messy part of the visualizer. I admit this could have been better. Really, it could have been better. The visualizer before that was pretty good, but it just kind of got all over the place. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back a minute, by the way, for this song. You're that that's the recorder in the background, the na 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 na. That's you can probably tell based on the way what I just sung. That's from Surf Curse Freak. Don't cry, I am just a fish. I love doing that. I love adding little references to other songs in my own music. Anyways, let me see what ad we get jump scared by this time. Don't worry, by the way, you guys already heard the full song, so you're good. No ad, no ad. Also, we get to talk about the new one, Planetarium, 7 views. Guys, I'm doing great right now. You can kind of not see here. What do you guys seeing? Sound waves now? No. Um, yeah, you can hear like the kind of goes back to a classical feel. with some normal instruments. Not too crazy of a song, by the way. At least not yet. Also, this is like the most low. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with Saturn's visuals, but it's just they haven't really been too great. Hey, recorder. The recorder came back too for this one. I just know how. Bleh, I just realized how silly this is. This sounds. It sounds very silly. But it was supposed to be like a really peaceful theme for like post Saturn fight. When you come back to the temple, because there's no Saturn there anymore. And like I get the idea of veszteseg is like, yeah, you're supposed to be able to replay it for like the fates and the badges and the endings and all that. But this version of veszteseg is not that version of veszteseg. It's its own thing. It's my own little concept of what veszteseg could be. I've been pinged. I want to go check what that is. It's in my server. Interesting. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm a little tired. So something I noticed about Saturn's motif here is it doesn't have the Malak motif anymore. It's different. It's changed. Everything else is the same though. And there's Surf Curse again. Yeah, pretty simple. Not a whole lot to say about it aside from like I just try to like a little bit of a different style of music, just kind of like a like another one of those like peaceful songs that I don't normally do. All right, let's see what Abby is inspired by. Oh, meta AI, huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one, fellas, and for people who come to watch us later, if you do, I really hope you do because I am very passionate about all of this. It makes me happy, especially seeing people like watch all my like listen to all my music. I really just like making music, man. I love composing. It's just so therapeutic and just fun to do. Oh, yeah, let me restart because of the muted tab. Alright, this is the first one with gameplay. I didn't make this, by the way. I didn't make this gameplay. I mean, I recorded it, but I didn't make this veszteseg game. This is Omni veszteseg, I think it was called. Also, again, another one of the earlier visualizers. But the song this is my personal favorite. I love Malak's theme. It's so good. Also, if you're wondering why his model here has the Doom sword, I was too lazy to try and think of a model for it. So I was like, what looks like kind of like scary, like some kind of demon thing. Oh, the Doom guy thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get this, and then I just kind of put it on there. So now he just kind of has the I don't remember what the name of it was, but he has the Doom sword. If you're wondering what it actually would be though, it'd be like just some kind of like grotesque eye thingy. Like it would look like him. Yeah. Also, this is my personal design of what he would look like. It's inspired off of the one from this Vestry game, but um, this is what I like to imagine he Moloch looks like. Again, another reason I'm not saying a lot about this is because like there's not a whole lot to say about it. But that's because of like it's so good just on its own that I don't feel like I really need to explain it. There's just listening kind of like lets you get the gist and feel of like Malak in a fight and also as a character. There's his motif, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I just zoned out. This theme makes me zone out and just it's just so good, dude. This was also the first Vestige UST track. And one thing about this song, it is like a remix of an old unused instrumental from an FNF mod. Uh, so I turned it into its own song. That white string was way too long. Yeah. Oh, the voice crack, dude. Jeez. Anyways, though. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, man. Like I just like I love this whole thing that I've made all together. It's like it's just it's nice. Like it makes me feel happy being able to like just use my ability to like compose songs like this. Like and I really don't think like there's gonna be anyone else out there who'd make a mutant related song that's original, you know, or like in the style of this, because they either just use like the like the one guy, his name is Daniel something something something. Uh, they use music a lot, like Beyond the Golden Bolt and Gothic. Those two songs are primarily used, and it's like the thing with it is like I don't really like ever remember like veszteseg or like any veszteseg games ever having music until veszteseg, and I kind of feel like the idea kind of stemmed from that, and now you just have all these songs. We got one more song though. Let me see what ad we're gonna get jump scared by really quick though, and we'll move the terraria after that. If I'm still awake by then. Oh, TripAdvisor, huh? All right, so this would be the this would the this is the post this is post Malak fight theme for like some monologue that he'd do. Monologue from Malak himself. Or like a cutscene thing. The song is heavily built off of the lore. And I'm not gonna spoil any of it because you'll find out. You'll find out. You might notice that this sounds familiar by the way. It does have like a similar feel to one of I think Beethoven's songs. I think it's Moonlight Sonata, I think. I don't remember. I'm hungry, dude. It's supposed to be a very intimidating, like, feeling like oh no, I just made a new enemy kind of feeling song. I think that's great strategy. I don't remember. I know. I think that's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. That's great strategy. That's what that's supposed to be. You know, also hear Malak's motif from in the violin. Moloch motif again. And another motif, another one of his motifs. That church organ. That's another one of his motifs. One of his little thingies. Also, there's a jump scare in this song, by the way. It's pretty loud, so be aware. I'll turn it down just in case. And there it is. The full veszteseg USD. So let me talk about a few things before. Well, I'm gonna open Terraria right now, but let me talk about a few things. So all of those songs are composed in FL Studio. A lot of the sound fonts that I use are like Tauhau, General Montage, which is how I get like a lot of those realistic sounding instruments. Sometimes I use like a bit of like I think maybe one of them used Earthbound. I don't remember. A lot of different like sound fonts and like different programs within FL Studio. Citrus and GMS are a lot of the ones that I use too. Why is it so loud? What is the sound volume? Why is it so crisp? Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I do use aim breaks often, but I also use like a lot of drum sample songs. Sometimes I am bothered enough to make drums, but most of the time I use like rock drum samples that I can find. So there is mostly the soundtrack. I hope you all enjoyed. It's in the description if you want to go back and listen without me rambling. If you have any like questions later and you weren't here for the stream, just ask them in the comments and I'll answer. If I don't give an answer, or just say you'll just have to find out, then that means like it's gonna be a later on thing. Because like there's gonna be lore to this. I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans, and it's all a part of the project. So last time when we were on Terraria, we were going. I think we went fishing, and now we are going to. We're now gonna go get a gun, and then we're gonna fight Eye of Cthulhu after I make some more housing. Yeah. Oh yeah, we also killed King Slime, which wasn't on the agenda, but hey, at least we did it. Okay, big guy. We also got a Reaver Shark, so we're gonna go mine some Hellstone. We're going into the corruption now. I hope I can find the underground tunnel easily. Without a problem. Oh, don't tell me. Hoping we get down here. Or we even can get down here. Taking her a little while to get through. I will probably not play Terraria for long. I think we'll like kill maybe I'll do a boss rush and get us to hard mode, and I'll continue tomorrow. I'm very sleepy right at the minute. And hungry. Well, I think we're close by. Wow, okay. Yep. Can't believe that glow stick despawned, man. What a shame. So this is where all the cave generation went, huh? These are the best looking corruption caves since I've seen since 1.4. I don't see them with this many demon altars anymore. Holy crap. Do we need piercing arrows? We don't. In fact, we don't have many arrows at all. Yeah, let's mine our way down. Hi. We're gonna go near this one because, ooh, it's easy access. So you got bombfish, and bombfish are nice because they stick to walls. Oh, Shadow Orb had a little pulsating animation. Musket only, baby. Oh, it's even more overpowered here because it has auto fire, so that's really nice. Yeah, I want a mini shark though for old time's sake. Got some more strange plants. So nice finally having some actual movement as opposed to just, you know. So moving away from music talk, just randomly thought of this. You see, in terms of what I think of retro slop, just putting the knowledge out there, I don't care. I just don't. It's fine. People have been trying to do the retro thing for a while now since the classic event. It's fine, dude. I don't care. Let people do what they want to do. As long as they're not, touching kids, then that's fine. Let them do what they want to do. But if they're touching kids, then I mean, but all power to you. Take it into your own hands. But also, man, strange plants spawn so much more often. In my master mode world, I've been trying to get living rainbow dye. I cannot get any strange plants to spawn in, dude. Just being able to make the old tower houses. Why don't we still do that in 1.4 with the crafting works? I just wish they ported smart doors into this, but hey, it wouldn't be 1.3 terraria without smart doors. Oh, NPCs moving so much faster in this version too. That's what I liked about 1.3 is NPCs in take 50 years to move. Like you just built a new house, a few seconds after, NPC moves in. Now that doesn't say 1.4 isn't probably the best Terraria has been. It's just I wish NPCs moved in faster, Terraria right now, like 1.4 is amazing. It's great. Um, Although I will say Zenith always better than Terrorblade. Superior melee weapon. Always. Don't care. Fight me. Another thing too, Mega Shark cooler than Uzi. Uzi is better, but Mega Shark is iconic. Go ahead. Argue with me all you want. I don't care about the meta. I will play the game how I want to play the game. Also, warding builds are better than like menacing half the time. Because you actually be living bosses as opposed to, you know, I'm about to die, but I kill the boss fast. Another thing too is the only reason why Empress of Light is hard is because whenever she's daytime, she one-shots you. That's it. Aside from that, Empress is probably the easiest boss. You can literally just cheese her with a Cosmic Card Key. Just state what I think, man. Just state what I think. In fact, you know what? Earlier on my Master Mode world, I almost beat Daytime Empress. I ran out of lace wings though. And also, I went to go get Panera bread. Oh, give me like a giant box house, dude. Le build. I can probably beat I without an arena, honestly. Gotta love communal housing. Hey! Just sell a musket. Actually, should I sell a musket? We'll sell this instead. I don't know what I'm using. I'll probably actually need both of these. Like, why would I use musket if I'm using? Okay, I'm gonna just sell the musket. Okay. Oh, that's what that makes the mini shark so it is. It's chance to consume ammo. I think it's like a 33% chance not to consume ammo. They might make a quick arena, honestly. Just for the sake of having an arena. I usually use even wood for these. Oh my god, the damage. Watch. This thing is... The mini shark will always impress me. Like, it's so good for a reason that I feel like is, like, just no reason, but also a reason. Oh! Okay. Hey there, buckaroo. We got time, we got time, we got time, we got time. Can I, like, finish? Hey, buddy. Okay. And part of his fight in Expert always scared me as a kid. Now it doesn't scare me. I'm tricking myself into thinking that I have the shield. Don't remember you doing that much. Wonderful. Oh my god. Good. Warding is nice. Can also get a Light's Bane now. The old one. That is depressing. Wow. Yeah, I'll fight him again. Just for the money. Eye mask. Got time for the last one. Muffin? I don't even think the Light's Bane had anything special about it in this version. Alright. I like how quick snack is pretty fast. He's got to replenish ammo. Yo, I'm gonna start work on this. I'm getting Hellstone right now would be a pretty good idea. Hopefully we get some meteor bullets soon. Is that a money bag enemy? Oh, wait, no, that's a modded thing. How have we not reached the cave layer yet? Is the music just bugged? Oh, there it is. Alright, you know what? I'm starving. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep, but when I get back in the morning, I'm gonna come back and do more terraria. And yeah, so stream ending right now. Thank you for coming and watching me review all my music and talk about it. I hope I can do more stuff like that in the future, and I hope you guys like that kind of stuff because I really liked all the new viewers to see that I'm not just somebody who plays games, but also a composer. But anyways, yada yada. I gotta go sleep. House, 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 house.